In this video, we can see that wind is blowing over vast stretches of desert and river is flowing down the slope of a mountain or a hill. So these natural forces wear off the terrestrial land over which they flow. So this process of wearing away and lowering of land surface by natural forces like rivers, wind, etc. is called denudation, and denudation leads to lowering of land surface, rounding of exposed rock surface and lowering of peaks. So we just learned that denudation is the wearing down and lowering of land surface. Now in case of denudation, the rocks are not only broken down but the weathered rock particles are also carried away to distant places by the same natural forces like rivers, wind, glaciers, etc. Thus we can say that denudation is a combination of three processes, that is weathering, erosion and mass movement. Now weathering refers to the disintegration or breaking down of rocks in their own place. Erosion refers to transportation of weathered rock particles to distant places and further disintegration, and mass movement refers to the large scale movement of rock debris down the slope of a hill under the influence of gravity. And denudation includes all these three processes. That is, denudation is a combination of weathering, erosion and mass movement, and all these three processes leads to wearing away or lowering of the land surface. Now let us discuss the factors that causes denudation. Denudation is caused by natural factors like rivers, glaciers, wind. So these natural factors that denude the land surface are called the agents of denudation. Now how these natural factors denude the land surface? When the rivers flow over the land surface, some of the minerals present in the rocks get mixed in the water of the rivers, and thus the rocks become loose and are easily weathered off or denuded. Again, glaciers are heavy masses of ice. They scrape the land surface over which they move, and this is how the glaciers denude the land surface. The last one is wind. Wind easily carry loose rock fragments and soil particles along with them, and this is how wind denude the land surface. So these are the different agents of denudation. Now before we move on, let us try to answer this question. Which one of the following is not an agent of denudation? Rivers, glaciers, wind or movement of tectonic plates? Well, the correct answer is movement of tectonic plates, because movement of tectonic plates is an endogenic force and it is not an agent of denudation, and the rest, that is rivers, glaciers, wind, as we just discussed, are various agents of denudation. So we just discussed that weathering and denudation are quite similar and they are caused by same natural forces, that is rivers, wind and glaciers. But these two processes are not exactly the same. So now let us discuss the differences between these two processes. Weathering refers to breaking down or disintegration of rocks in their own place, whereas denudation refers to wearing of the earth's surface and lowering of the landforms that are found on the earth's surface. Now I also discussed that denudation not only means breaking down of rocks but also transportation of weathered rock materials. Thus denudation refers to wearing of the earth's surface, whereas weathering refers to only breaking down of rocks. The next point of distinction between the two is weathering is only one phase of denudation, and denudation includes three processes, that is weathering, erosion and mass movement. I have already discussed that weathering is a part of denudation, as the rocks are not only broken down but the weathered rock particles are also transported to distant places, and it represents the processes of erosion and mass movement. Thus weathering is a part of denudation, and denudation is a wider concept which includes weathering, erosion and mass movement. Till now, we have discussed denudation as a destructive force, that is wearing down and lowering of the land surface. But denudation can be constructive as well. We know the rock particles are broken down into smaller fragments, and then these weathered rock particles are carried off to distant places, especially lowlands. Thus, denudation not only includes decrease in the height of highlands, but also increase in the elevation of lowland, especially by the process of deposition. Thus, denudation can be destructive as well as constructive. So in today's video, we discuss the meaning of denudation. Denudation is the wearing down and lowering of the land surface by natural forces. And then we discuss that denudation is a combination of three processes, that is weathering, erosion and mass movement. We also discuss about the agents of denudation like rivers, wind, glaciers, etc. And finally, we discuss that denudation can be constructive as well as destructive. In our next video, we will discuss about the erosional work of river. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. You can also register for free at DeltaStep.com or download the DeltaStep app to learn one-to-one with our amazing teachers, or to get access to our 5,000 amazing videos as per your school syllabus. Master each topic with our adaptive practice technology. Get million+ questions with step-by-step solutions and unlimited mock tests. Get all your doubt resolved instantly. Learn via games and win amazing prizes like PlayStations and iPads. So at DeltaStep, learning is not just fun and easy, but it's rewarding too. So register for free now.